So, Nia, this is the president's first run-in with the U.S. government's checks and balances system. How difficult do you think it's going to be for a former real estate mogul used to calling all the shots to have to deal with with this and other issues, especially considering business and so on and so on?
Yeah, I think this is new for him, right? I mean, if you think about the Trump organization, a pretty tiny organization, 22,000 employees or so, compared to the federal government, and him as head of this federal government with so much bureaucracy, so many different agencies, and so many different relationships that he's trying to have with different countries. And he has obviously presented himself as someone who can take those skills of being a businessman and transfer them to the White House, and we'll see, right? I mean, it's that old, you look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan thought, he obviously was good at basketball, didn't work out so well at baseball. And I think in some of these early exchanges and engagements he's had in trying to be that tough negotiator, it's not clear that those same skills are going to work to his benefit in the White House.
But even in the presentation of that question, perhaps it was we're sort of presenting the president as some naive person like, nubile, like, shouldn't he have known? If you're going to run for president of the United States, shouldn't you know that you're going to have to answer to the American people, that you're no longer a CEO of your own company? You actually work for the American people, and you're going to have to do things that, go with that job.
Well, but I think the fascinating thing in the 20 days of the Trump presidency is that he is not changing.
He's not going to change.
He's not, going to start. We spent the entire campaign saying, "Oh, well, the pivot to the presidential demeanor is coming."
Never
soon.
happened.
It's never happened. It's never going to happen.
Never. He's going to keep tweeting. We'll be talking about it for the next 4 years. He's not going to change.
Absolutely.
No.
And we'll see how that goes.
And many of the people love that. Many people love that. They think he's authentic.
That's right.
Well,
I think that's right.
Democracy will force him to change. He has now two different checks on himself he didn't have.
Well, and he doesn't realize that in our country, we're the only country in the world where the judiciary has as much power, theoretically at least, as the presidency. And he's not used to that. And he just doesn't understand that judges can actually constrain him from doing what he wants to do.
That is a
There's
very
a learning
good point.
curve.
That will force him. You said the what? Well,
Democracy will force him.
Interesting.